Hey, before we dive into today's story, if you like hearing the real truth behind what's happening in the economy, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Seriously, you'll want to follow this one, because something huge is shaking the financial world right now. Alright, let me set the scene for you. Imagine walking into your favorite jewelry store. The lights are sparkling, the gold necklaces are shining, but this time, there's something off. The prices, the tags, they are climbing, and not just a little bit. Behind those pretty displays, there's panic, quiet panic, because something massive is happening in the background, and it's not just affecting jewelers. It's a signal of something much bigger. See, over the past year, a certain precious metal, the one that's been around since ancient kings used it to show off their power, has been going absolutely crazy. Investors are hoarding it, central banks are quietly buying it up, and companies that depend on it, they are starting to sound the alarm. But why? Why is everyone suddenly obsessed with this shiny rock again? Well, it all started with uncertainty, recession fears, market chaos, political instability. You name it, it's been one thing after another, and when people stop trusting paper money, they start turning to something old, something solid, something golden. At first, nobody thought much of it. Prices moved a little, then a little more, but this year, the climb went vertical. We're talking record-breaking levels. Analysts from big banks, UBS, Goldman Sachs, they've all been predicting it, but even they seem shocked at how fast it's happening. Now, imagine this, jewelers who once promised affordable luxury are realizing they can't keep that promise anymore. Companies like Pandora, Signet, even Majuri, all having to rethink their entire business models. Some are hiking prices, others are switching materials, experimenting with new designs just to survive. One jewelry brand even admitted they had no choice but to raise prices because the cost of gold, silver, and even tariffs were eating them alive. They are now trying things like 10-carat solid gold instead of 14, all to keep products within reach for the average customer. But for many, it's too late. Gold's unstoppable rise is squeezing everyone, from big luxury brands to small independent shops. And here's the wild part, this surge isn't being driven by consumers buying jewelry. Nope, it's being driven by fear. Fear of what might happen next with the US dollar. Fear that something's breaking in the global economy. According to data from the World Gold Council, 95% of central banks expect gold holdings around the world to keep rising next year. Think about that, the institutions that print money are now stockpiling gold. If that doesn't make you curious, I don't know what will. Meanwhile, in the jewelry world, innovation has become a survival tactic. Brands like Bauble are turning to demifying pieces, basically thick layers of 18-karat gold over sterling silver, so customers can still get that golden look without the golden price. Others, like Alexis Bitter, are quietly adjusting their prices, trying to stay in a range customers won't freak out about. But there's a sense of nervousness everywhere, even for piercing studios that use gold for health and safety reasons. Like Rowan, the rising costs are forcing price changes. Their CEO called it a fear indicator. That's not just about jewelry anymore, that's about the entire financial system. Because here's the twist, this explosion in gold prices isn't coming from people wanting to wear it, it's coming from people hoarding it. Investors, institutions, even governments, all racing to secure their piece of gold while the global economy trembles. And the number that made everyone's jaw drop. On Tuesday, for the first time in history, gold hit $4,000 per ounce. $4,000. That's not just a price tag, that's a warning sign. A sign that the world's wealthiest players are preparing for something. What that something is, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, next time you see a shiny gold chain at the mall and wonder why it costs more than your phone, now you know, it's not just fashion, it's the pulse of fear running through the global economy. If you found this story as shocking as I did, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment below. Do you think gold's rise means a crisis is coming, or is it just hype? Let's talk about it.